So let's have a look at Google's Bard, the latest in the AI tools. So I've got access here, format very similar to ChatGPT. So I'm just going to enter a prompt, and I'm going to start with a very basic prompt. I'm going to ask it to create a series of 6 lessons on digital citizenship for primary school pupils. That's all I'm going to ask at this stage. And let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so we've got the 6 different lessons here, what we want them to focus on, but there's not really any meat on the bones at this stage. What I do like though about Bard is you've got these other drafts. So you can see 3 different draft versions and choose whichever one you're happy with. Now there might not be much difference between the 3 of these. Obviously that depends on the content, but you have got those 3 options. But what I really like most about Bard is you can go back, and instead of having to start again, you can just edit your original prompt. So I'm just going to go back to the edit, and instead of this, I'm going to say create a series of 6 lessons on digital citizenship for pupils aged 10 to 11, based around Google's Be Internet awesome resources. I'm also going to want a little bit more information, so I'm going to say for each lesson suggest some poll questions, some creative activities, and also generate some multiple choice questions with answers to check understanding. Oops. We've massively improved that. Let's update and see what happens. So we've told what it wants. We've gone into some of the minutiae of what we want. We've said who the target audience is and also what to look at. Okay, so it's suggesting we go to the internet, Be Internet Awesome website. We could use the Interland game. We can use Poll Everywhere. Here's our procedure and what we should do in terms of the lesson planning. Here are our poll questions, some creative activities that they could work on, some multiple choice questions as well. There we go. Let's have a look at the other drafts. So now we can see that we've got some sourcing going on. Admittedly, it's Wikipedia, but at least it's directly sourced it and linked it. So again, similar sort of layout. Got the steps as we go through, and draft 3, an introduction to what is Be Internet Awesome, all of these kind of things. So not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but these are very, very early days. But certainly, as we know, if we use the right approaches, we prep the machine correctly, and we can go back and edit our prompt until we're happy with what we've got, then absolutely a really useful tool at a very early stage, already quite impressive.